do you do, fellow kids? I picked up this Night Creeper. This is a, I don't know, one of the figures for that was a tie-in to the Snake Eyes movie. It has the logo for the Snake Eyes Origins, G.I. Joe Origins. I am at a loss to explain why they released this. I like it. It's cool. I only saw this one in the store, and I picked it up. And I've kind of had my eyes peeled for other ones, but I haven't seen them. I'm seeing a lot of those, the Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow movie, action figures, but I haven't seen a lot of these. And I mean, I can kind of, what I would say is that this guy wasn't in the movie, which was disappointing. When I saw these, I thought, oh man, they must be doing some Ninja Night Creepers or something, in that movie. And they didn't do any Night Creepers. That movie didn't have anything to do with G.I. Joe. Let's face it. The movie was okay. I can tell you for 100% certainty, if it was not a G.I. Joe Snake Eyes movie, I would not have watched it. I saw the trailers and it just looked like a generic action movie. And when I watched it, it's exactly how it played out. There's no, there was just no connection to the characters, Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. Other than the fact that there were two ninjas, and one was called Snake Eyes and one was called Storm Shadow, it was obvious to me that they had taken a script and they had modified it so that it would basically be a G.I. Joe movie. And I bought it. I could watch it anytime I want. I think I've only watched it twice. I watched it once on my own because I was just dying to see it. It's a G.I. Joe movie. And then I watched it with my son, who, he liked some of it, but he thought that he didn't think it was great. And my son is 7. So, if you're not going to capture a 7-year-old's attention with ninjas, I think you're probably doing something wrong. I think it was fine. I wouldn't mind seeing those actors. I thought Andrew Koji was great. I thought he was more, he was a better character than his Storm Shadow is a better character than Snake Eyes. I definitely watch Andrew Koji in a movie. I'd watch Henry Golding in a movie, but I think they need to make some changes to that character. I think his performance was fine, and I also really liked the Baroness from that movie. I thought she was perfect. They didn't give her a lot to do. She just kind of showed up and shot some Uzis or something, and then took off. But she was cool, I guess. And I would watch any of those people, including Samara Weaving as Scarlet. I'd watch them in another movie, but I want someone who knows G.I. Joe to write it and make a G.I. Joe movie, not adapt an already existing movie to G.I. Joe. So anyway, I've talked a lot about this, or I've talked a lot about the movie, but let's talk about this this action figure. This is an action figure that like I said, I don't know why it exists because it wasn't in the movie. I'm not going to preserve the packaging for this guy. Just going to tear him right out. I don't know why he exists. He wasn't in the movie. I thought maybe I didn't play the video game. There was that G.I. Joe video game that came out. Maybe the Night Creepers feature heavily in that, but I play that. It doesn't seem to have. It doesn't seem to be a tie-in to the video game. It seems to be a tie-in to the movie. So, but it is a recreation of a vintage figure. His neck's really tight. He's got some neck articulation. I'm glad he does actually have neck articulation. I didn't just snap his neck off. He's got some He-Man type spring-loaded action on the in the waist here. He also ratchets. That's interesting. You can kind of twist him to move him. So yeah, I wasn't going to collect any of these or a lot of these, but I saw these guys and I thought, hey, you know, why not? Let's see. He's got some cool. He's got basically the same gear as the vintage version of the Night Creeper. Night Creeper is a character that is not a character I owned. He does look really cool. I do like him. And I guess the other thing that we should talk about is the fact that there were a bunch of assassins who showed up in the Boba Fett Book of Boba Fett series, and they looked a lot like the Night Creepers. The color scheme and everything looked very Night Creeper-ish. They had kind of chest armor. They sort of had a head wrap, although they had I don't know. I can't remember if they had some face coverings. They definitely didn't have those. Didn't have the goggles. So pretty interesting. He's got a little bit of he's got elbow articulation. And he's got knee articulation. So all in all, you know, not bad. Kind of a cool, you know, toy for kids. But yeah, I don't know how many kids are getting these, unless they're just big Ninja fans, or their fathers are buying them. G.I. Joe action figures. Let's see, he's got his crossbow. Oops. And then I guess the swords will fit in like this. Let's see. Got it. I think I have that in right. Let's see. It's kind of in there awkward. I don't know. Oops. Did they go? Oh. That's probably more like it. There we go. I think this must peg onto his back. Like that. That's cool. So pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know if I would get another one of these. We haven't gotten the Night Creeper in the classified line. So this is the only Night Creeper that has been released in any of the modern G.I. Joe toy lines. And I think he's cool. I still don't understand why he exists. But other than maybe obviously they wanted this toy line to take off more than it did, and I guess just filling it up with ninjas would have been cool, or I guess they wanted more ninjas. But you know, I mean, at the end of that movie, couldn't they have just had the Yakuza guys like dress up like this, or you know, or the other one? I got the Red Ninja too. I found both of these guys at the same store, but like I said, I haven't seen any of these. Let's see, the Red Ninja. So this is the other one I got, and these guys weren't in the movie either. So I'll be taking this guy out of the packaging. This guy obviously, yeah. Well, I'll talk to him when I do a Red Ninja video. I'll talk about him when did I say I'll talk to him? Oh. Hi, Night Creeper. Hello. So anyway, yeah, pretty cool. The other thing I wanted to do is standing next to a G.I. Joe Classified. So he's about, I don't know, they're comparable size. So I can see, you know, like if you were into some action figure photography, you know, kind of having him in the background. So, you know, perspective kind of hides the fact that they're a different scale. But yeah, he's a few inches shorter than Flint here. But yeah, cool, not bad. I mean, you know, $10. Just not, you know, not a lot of articulation. You know, obviously meant for kids, but it's like if a kid were going down the toy aisle, first of all, he'd never see this guy because I've only seen him one time. Kids aren't seeing these guys in the toy aisle. And then the other thing is that if a kid did see him in the toy aisle, it wouldn't mean anything to him, even if he did see the G.I. Joe Snake Eyes movie, because he wasn't in it. So I'm completely perplexed at the idea or the reason why they got this guy, other than, you know, maybe they just thought they needed to populate this toy line with ninjas. So that's my review of the Night Creeper. Like, subscribe, comment below. Did you pick this one up? Did you buy a whole bunch of them? Did you find any on the shelves? I'm curious to know. And I'll see you here for the next one.